What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today, my friends. Today, we have a very powerful swing trade opportunity here, guys. We have this beautiful outside bar after this big rally in the markets over the last 3 days. You can see 1, 2, 3 weeks. And then this week so far, guys, we have this outside bar on the daily, and we're also putting in this inverted hammer. So this is what I was waiting for this week, guys, a nice shorting opportunity. Usually when the market is very bullish for a few weeks, it needs to take a little bit of a relief, or a lot of the times it's just trapping new traders that are trying to chase highs. So I'm actually been short in the IWM. I'm going to walk you through my swing trade, and I'll get you through everything step by step, guys. And then we will go through the setup and everything else that you need. So if you're ready, my friends, let's step into the war zone. First and foremost, let's just retweet this out. Let's let everybody know that we are live and ready to rock and roll. And then we'll get right into it. So live now, come learn and earn SPY. Boom. All right, let's go. So who do we have in the building? Let's do some shout outs. Dr. D, what's going on, brother? Alex, Anthony, Heartstrong, STK, Trading Wars Army, Hillbilly, Briggs, Jay, Bill, Mike, Wesley, Tyrone, Trading Wars Army, Leo, Ram, Isabel, Trading Wars Army, Juan, D, Omar. Hit me with a 1 if you can hear me loud and clear. All right. So first and foremost, let's go to the weekly chart. Okay. So generally, when we look at a chart, when we're trying to do analysis, Eric Nash, what's going on, brother? If we take our Fibonacci from the last swing high, so I always like to set the tone with this Fibonacci. So here's our last swing high, here's our last swing low. All right, and this is what I've been waiting for, is this rejection here. Okay, so I posted that we were in the golden zone. I'll show you guys right here. So I posted this on the weekend, and you could see that we're in that golden zone. And usually when we're in this golden zone, it's a good risk to reward opportunity for the bears. They'll be looking to take a short, and that's what we finally got some selling into today. So whenever you see multiple weeks going in the same color, whether it's bullish or bearish, you can see like over here, we were just going vertically for a while. At some point, momentum will shift. The market doesn't just go straight up. Okay. And what I like here is we have this Fibonacci leg, high to low. We pulled back into the 786 and we rejected right in this area. Okay. And not only did we do that, but we also put in this outside bar. Okay. So this outside bar is a setup that I love to use for swing trades, especially when there's Fibonacci confluence. So if we go back and we just look at a few, you see the last outside bar we had was actually a loser. The one before that was a winner. This one 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 was a winner. So, you know, you're not going to win every single trade, but the outside bar, what it does, guys, is it gives us a good opportunity to enter a swing trade. Okay. And I'll show you why. So an outside bar, what it does, and you guys can add my free indicators on your chart if you want to highlight the patterns. I'll just link it for you. What it does is it breaks the high and the low of the previous day. Breaking the high and the low of the previous day, what it does, guys, is it can trap a lot of traders, because anyone that was looking for the breakout could have bought near the highs, right? And they flush down. Okay. So that is what I like to call a trap. Hit me with a 10 if that makes sense. So right now, if I go to the 5-minute chart, this is what this outside bar looks like. Okay. And I'll draw it up for you so that you can see it. So right here, this is the previous day's price action. So find the 930 low, which was right here. This was the low. So this is the previous day's price action. And then if we look at today's price action, this is what an outside bar looks like. You see how it fully engulfs the previous day's range. Okay. So anyone that was in this zone here, they can be trapped now because we've had this false breakout. Okay. For some of you that look at it from a charting perspective, what we have here is a double top fail. Okay. So that's that double top breakout right there. You could see here's the first top, here's the second top, and we actually tried to hit this top again, that triple top right there. Okay. And then from here, this is where we failed. And what I love about this triple top is, if you notice, we had this huge wick that came in. So that was an identifier right there that there was heavy selling. Look at that wick, guys. So we tried to make a new high, right? We made a new high just by a few pennies, and then the selling came in, wham. And then everyone that was running that train had to start covering, and that's how we could have this big of a sell-off on the day. Okay, hit me with a 6 if that makes sense. So really, really like this setup. So what I'm going to be looking for right now, let's go ahead and I will mark up the chart. So I already posted this for the free subscribers, and make sure you like the video and subscribe to the YouTube so you can get these free picks. I do them every single day. Hit the like on this too, guys. Support the content. So I'm looking to go long above 411.45, and this is my swing play right there. Okay, and I'm looking to go short below 407.71. So just draw it up for you guys. I just put that in red. Okay. So why would I want to do this? Well, like I said, from the daily chart, these outside bars usually are a good pivot shift. Okay. And I know if we get back up in this area here, that bear that was shorting up here could be in they could be in a position where they have to cover, and their stop loss would be in this area. Also, I want to short down here because if you look into the close, we had this double bottom formation as well. So the bulls are trying to defend, right? They're not giving up as well. So these two areas were actually double top versus double bottom. So what I'm looking to see here is, okay, which side is going to throw in the towel? And that's the side that I'm going to swing trade. And what I like to do is I like to either, so if I'm doing options, what I'll do with options is I'll go 2 weeks out or 2 weeks out. Whatever I put in the option is what I'm willing to lose. Okay. And that's just that's the way I like to do it with options. If I'm doing futures, then I'm going to use this high as my stop loss. And so if I short, I'll use this high. If I go long, I'll use this as my stop loss. So it's very simple. You just look at the outside bar, and you can use the other side of the outside bar as your stop loss, because what you don't want to see is the outside bar, it breaks and then it comes back down, because then that's a trap. All right. Hit me with a 15 if that makes sense. Okay. And what I want to walk you through today, before we leave, guys, is I just want to walk you through the trade that we're able to take today. I want to walk you through that trade. And then what I'm going to do as well is just talk about some fibs. And then we're going to I'm going to look at the IWM, because I want to look at that as well, because you guys know I went short on that. Okay, so let's just look at this trading opportunity we had today. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw the previous day's high and low. And guys, hit me with the like if you love this content, guys. Hit me with the like button. Send me some fire, guys. I missed you guys. Okay, so here's the previous day's range. Right? Would you swing over a long weekend? You know, it totally depends on your risk appetite. I agree with you on the long weekend. A lot can happen. I never put in more than I'm willing to lose, and that's the key. Okay. All right. So let's go into this right now. Okay. So I'll walk you through the trade that we took today in the Discord. So right here. So first thing I want to just say, guys, is there's been a lot of fake rich.tws. There's been a lot of people impersonating me, and it's going up at an alarming rate. Please know, guys, that the only way you can get any of my services is www.tradingwars.com or email rich@tradingwars.com. I will never DM anyone, okay? Because of these scammers, it's just too much. So I just try to do everything through my website, okay? All right, so I'll walk you through this morning. I said, good morning, friends. Game plans, start with the 3-minute orb, then we're going to go into the fibs. Are you ready? And then short orb. So we went short at 9:33. So let me walk you through this, okay? So whenever I start off the day, I usually start on the 3-minute chart. So there is that first candle. Okay. So what's important about this candle, guys? What's important about this? Dr. D, I appreciate that, brother. What's important about this candle? Can you guys help me tell the story? So let's tell the story. Okay. Well, the first thing is this candle opened above the previous day's high. Okay. So it opened above the previous day's high. And because of that, what we're seeing here is a gap. There's a gap in this market. And if you remember, if we look at the weekly chart, we've been going up for 3 weeks in a row. 1, 2, 3. So at some point, what I'm expecting is we can't go up forever, right? So with this candle, especially being a big red candle, it gives me a nice entry to go for a scalp. So how do we trade this candle? Very simply, we put our high. So mark up the high, put that in yellow, mark up the low like this. And what we're going to do is the opening range breakout. So the opening range breakout, we let that first 3-minute bar close. And then from there, if it breaks the high, we want to go long. If it breaks the low, we want to go short. Hit me with the 2 if you're following me so far. So I'm just going to recap again. We gapped up. We've been up for 3 weeks in a row. So at some point, we're going to say, hey, this thing can't go up forever. So we start looking for volatility plays. And one of the easiest ways, enter on that 3-minute opening range breakout. Okay. So you can see right here, I'll go back to the Discord. We got short at 9:33. So I'll show you. Next candle came in. Boom. So there is our entry short. So right off the bat, guys, as soon as we entered, it started to go against us. So I was a little bit nervous, but I keep my stop loss at the high because I knew that this high was significant because look at the size of this candle. So you can see in the Discord, I said keeping stop loss at high of day for now. So we waited on this, guys. It took a little bit of time, came up here, and then bang, straight down. So that was it, guys. Look at that. Hit me with the 20 if that's beautiful. That was beautiful because you could see it actually hit 100% extension, which is our final scalp target if you're scalping. So this one was really nice. It just took a little bit. I had to wait for 6 minutes there to just really let it come, and then bang, it just came down. You guys see that size of that red candle? I love that. So right there, I'm just going to show you on the futures here. So from the low from our entry, that's about 41.54. And then that took us down to about 41.50. So that was 4 points on one contract with trading futures. That's $200 a contract. Okay. So that was really clean to start the day. You can see right here, boom, huge flush. So I trimmed at 3 points. Only have runners left now. Who's banking with me? Love the patience today, team. So it was a team effort today, guys. Took our time, played it properly. But then from there, guys, it got messy. And I was frustrated with this because I just wanted it to keep coming down. I had the feeling that this thing was just going to keep selling off. But what the market decided to do here, guys, was stop run right there. So that was the stop run. So we tried to take this from a Fibonacci perspective. We went from high to low right here. We tried to take this 618, but you could see, guys, it stop run the high of the day. And that right there cost me some money because if that didn't stop run, I would have been able to hold this into the end of the day. So unfortunately, stop run, then it pushed down. Luckily from there, guys, what we did, we took our next Fibonacci from high to low, and we came back and we tagged the 50 right here. So, wasn't wasn't as clean as I wanted to, but we did have an opportunity with the 50 right there. For me personally, I don't really like to take the 50, but some people in the Discord did. So there was your 50 that had your candlestick confirmation as well with that inverted hammer, and that took it straight down. Just want to point out, guys, that one of my advanced patterns here, this is the Ragnarok. It's an outside, inside, outside. So if you're looking for quick scalps, make sure you add the indicator because I love using my advanced patterns. So that's an advanced pattern Ragnarok, short below the low, stop above the high, nice little scalp into the close for a few points. All right, hit me with a 9 if that all makes sense. Okay, and this is what created the outside bar. And I shared with you guys my levels, and I'm ready to rock and roll tomorrow. I wanted to look at the IWM because what I noticed about the IWM, if we look at these weekly charts, if we look at the SPY weekly chart, we could see that SPY has been on this rally, whereas if we look at the IWM, it hasn't been able to rally as strong. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to M2K. We're going to look at the futures contracts for the Russell here. Going to go back to the 5-minute chart here. And what I wanted to show you guys was the Sunday open. Where was the Sunday open? So here was the Sunday open. So this was the open gap on Sunday. So let's just draw a line across. Okay. And I just want to show you guys that look at this line here. Okay. Look at this line here, how so initially on Sunday, we rejected the gap, we sold off. But then check this out. We came back on April 3rd, we rejected it again on Monday, and then false breakout and then flush down. But notice the interaction with this line. Those gaps on the chart are very critical, and I love to use those for swings, for scalps. Gaps are very, very important, guys. Okay, hit me with the 15 if that makes sense. One more thing I just want to mention was Microsoft. So Microsoft was my top play last night that I brought up. Show you guys right here. So Microsoft was my number one pick right here. So this was my Microsoft. I had our chart ready to go, and we're looking long above 287.84. And I just want to show you how that played out. So this one was a great trade. Make sure you guys are following along. All right, subscribe, follow the Twitter, stay in contact with me, guys. Stay with the part of the community because I've been noticing that my a lot of my traffic for Twitter, a lot of this stuff that I've been usually you get a lot of likes, a lot of views and stuff. It's been really, really cutting back. And I think it's for a lot of people as well. I think they're censoring this community. I guess, people, if you try to educate somebody for free, that's not right these days. People don't want that. Okay. So that it is what it is. All right. So make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys like. Okay. So from here, guys, we had that 930 right here. So we opened right below. Okay, we opened right below that low right there. So that was our trigger. And then you can see we broke right through it and then we made a new high. So for anyone scalping, that's just the easy way to just scalp. This brother right here, Mike, made some good cash. And then what you can see is we retested. Okay, so we retested here and then we push right back up. So even if you missed that initial push, you had that second one right there. So that was really, really nice. Okay. All right, guys. So that's it, man. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And check this out here, guys. I'm going to do some scans right now. Let's see if there's anything that's hot in the market for tomorrow. We had NVIDIA that showed up yesterday. Let's take a look at that. Okay. So NVIDIA, yeah, NVIDIA was a bit of a mess today. So unfortunately, that one didn't work out. All right. But let's see what we have right here. So we have FedEx. FedEx, I'll be looking at that tomorrow. Looking good. And I'm going to run some few more scans and I'll post it for you guys. I'll post it right here on the YouTube. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Okay. Otherwise than that, guys, check me out at tradingwars.com. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for joining me for the lesson today. So I have 3 books here, guys. SPY, Options Mastery. This is where I talk about the outside bars and swing trades if you're interested in how I do that. Opening range breakout, fibs, those are our go-to. Fractals, those are our go-tos, guys. Check this out. You can get 1 month for free with the purchase of the book, 30 days in the Discord. We go live every single day, and you'll get my premium indicators like this one right here, the Ragnarok that I talked about. You get that one too, so you can scalp with those if you like. Or you can sign up right here on the main page, guys. So I appreciate your time. Thank you very much again, and we'll hope to see you guys either tomorrow or Thursday. And just stay tuned for some more posts. Take care. Hit the comment, like, subscribe.